Okay guys, get ready, listen up, pay attention because we're going to go through this quick. So if you want to know the best, most skin-like foundations, definitely keep on watching. So for me, I love makeup, but I don't like feeling like I have makeup on or looking like I particularly have a lot of makeup on. So I love foundations that are more sheer to light coverage, sometimes medium coverage if I'm going for something a little bit more glamorous, but I like foundations that look like skin. So I have 3, and I have a dewy one, a matte one, and a more satin one. Starting off with the dewy one, in my most recent video, I talked about the new Neutrogena Serum Foundation. This one is so beautiful. It makes you look like you just got a facial and your skin is super plump and fresh and youthful, and it just looks so beautiful on the skin. It's a very thin formula, so it sits really closely to the skin and it doesn't ever look heavy or cakey because it's so thin. But unlike a lot of other thin foundations that can sink into lines and emphasize texture, because of that watery consistency, it's more like viscous and can take the shape of all those crevices a little bit easier. The Neutrogena one does not do that at all. It never emphasizes lines, it never emphasizes texture, doesn't cling to dry patches. It's just super nourishing and moisturizing on the skin, and it wears all day long. I think I did an 11-hour wear test. It's so beautiful. Definitely recommend if you have normal to dry skin. I think you would really love it. It does, again, have more of a dewy finish, but I don't find it to be like distracting or oily or greasy feeling at all. Going to the middle of the road foundation is the Veil Sunset Skin Foundation. This one is definitely more of a satin finish, and I think the most versatile. You can use a mattifying primer underneath to make it more matte, or you can use something a little bit more glowy and hydrating underneath, obviously, to make it more glowy. And yeah, it just wears really well. This one, literally, you put it on and it looks like you have nothing on your skin. I posted another review on this one a couple weeks back, and I show you in natural light that like you can't even tell that I'm wearing foundation. It's so crazy. A couple of you guys have commented and are like so astounded, and a lot of you guys have tried this one and really love it, so that makes me so happy. It's kind of an indie brand. I think a makeup artist started it, but I never heard of it before I tried this foundation, but it's really good. Don't sleep on it. It's definitely worth the high price tag. The last foundation is not really a foundation. It's the Maybelline 4-in-1 Perfector, the matte version. So I know the glowy one has gotten a lot of hype on TikTok. Supposedly it's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I haven't tried that one, but I tried the matte one. And again, I posted a video talking all about that. It claims to be like a primer, a foundation, I think like a setting powder, and a concealer, like the 4-in-1. So I wouldn't use it as a concealer or like a powder. I guess I do use it as a powder because I don't set it, but yeah, it's pretty versatile. I usually just use it as like a one and done base product so that I don't have to use primer and then I don't have to use a powder. But the thing I love about the Maybelline is that it makes you look so airbrushed. So the days when I'm feeling like my pores are particularly large and in charge,
my hairline is so weird. My pores are huge. My nail beds suck.
I do like to use the Maybelline 4-in-1 Perfector because I feel like it just literally smooths out my skin and makes me look like a porcelain doll. It's so beautiful, and again, you can't tell that you're wearing makeup. It literally just looks like your skin, but a more blurred version. It's kind of like if you've ever tried the Benefit Professional. It's sort of like that, a little bit more moussey and lightweight and tinted. So if you like those silicone primers, I think you would like it. If you don't, you probably won't like it, but I personally love it. It's probably not a product for everyone, but if you're looking for a very skin-like matte foundation, I think that's a good product to try because a lot of matte foundations are a little bit more medium to full coverage and tend to look a little heavier on the skin, so I think this is a good compromise. None of these products, the Neutrogena, the Veil, the Maybelline, when I wear them, I don't feel like I'm wearing makeup. I don't feel like I'm overdone, but it corrects enough and it nourishes my skin enough. They all do something different depending on what my skin needs that day, but I love them all equally. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite skin-like foundation? I would love to hear you guys. Please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye.
I can take you anywhere, I could take you home. I just wanna be there so you never feel alone. I know how it feels to be lost inside this world. Don't give up, no.